Continuing the investigation.
Hello.
Ross, buddy, what kind of insulation is that supposed to be? If you kill us, Matthias will drag me back from beyond the grave just to give me an earful. Scrap this and start again. I'll double check it. There's door dialogue. Who'da thunk?
Oh, it's Arik.
He's smoking. Lord Captain, didn't expect to see you in this compartment. Are you out on a stroll? Taking in the sights of your domain? The blue glow of plasma is especially striking at this time of the watch.
You're the most mawkish infernist I've ever met, Master Montag. Your Lordship, welcome. I'm Shift Foreman Niji, in charge of this section. If you ever need anything, I'm here to help. Infernus Master, what exactly are you doing here? That's not the voice I gave him. Doesn't matter.
Carrying out the routine drive inspection. The regulations require scheduled checks to make sure the insulation isn't weakened. The sensors haven't been tampered with and the reactor isn't about to blow anytime soon. Just business as usual. It's strange that the senior officer is conducting the inspection alone. According to the regulations, there should be an entire squad of Inferni, and the personal presence of the Infernus Master is necessary only in emergencies.
Hey, Arik, who did this to you? Gesturing at the bruises on his face.
A little gift to remember the Enforcers by. We've had a small disagreement. They thought they had the right to beat up and starve innocent people while investigating the incident in your lordship's bath chamber. I thought their noses were too straight and they had too many. So we politely exchanged opinions. An Enforcer's baton is pretty sturdy though, but not as thick as the skull of a hard-boiled Infernus. I had to give it to Jocasta. Her officers earned their rations. They clobber you good.
So why are you... Shift Commander, Foreman, tell me about yourself. What kind of person are you? Never met you. I'm a Voidsman, your lordship. Grew up on Footfall. Joined the crew at 14, spent my whole life in the bay. I've raised no family and made no fortune, but I've climbed my way up the ranks. I don't know anything but my trade in this compartment. I am my trade in this compartment, Lord Captain. Hey, Arik, why are you really here?
Found me out, have you? I'm not really here about the reactor. I heard a rumor that you'd gone to investigate the plasma drive chambers, so I thought I'd make sure everything went smoothly. Your lordship is accustomed to associating with people of your rank, or officers at the very least, but here? This place is home to voidfarers of simpler manners, whose clan customs may be unfamiliar to you.
Our customs are decent ones, Master Montag. I'd rather blow myself in plasma than let anything happen to the Lord Captain.
No offense, Nije, but if you can find even 3 people in this bay who can give a report without turning the air blue, I'll gladly admit I was wrong. You're a good bunch. I'd hate to see you insult his lordship with some foolishness and not even realize it.
Thank you, Heinrich.
I'm just keeping an eye out, your lordship. Feel free to ask old Nije any questions you have. He knows the plasma drive chambers like the back of his hand.
That's right, your lordship. If something isn't to your liking, or you find anything suspicious, come to me at once. Hey, Nije, have you ever seen a symbol that looks like a serpent in front of a star? Somebody keeps dabbing it on equipment and bulkheads. If I find the scoundrels, I'll tear their hands off and send them off for servitorization.
But then they're without hands.
Is it some kind of sedation? Sedation? I didn't know. Thank you. I'm not going to try to pronounce it again. If you see one of these, let me know. We'll try to find these artists. And there are some servitors that don't need hands. That's what the claws are for.
Simply.
I've also seen it on some bulkheads, crates, doors. I just assumed it was the mark of some small clan. Many voidsmen mark their workplaces with family symbols.
I want to know more about this bay. We are proud of our chamber. Power feeds the ship's main engine from here. There are other drives on the ship, but ours is the mightiest. That is to say, we do important work. Working with plasma is dangerous, but we have a good crew and not too many incidents. The esteemed tech priests are satisfied with us. Machine spirits are all working as they should. The Inferni don't complain about it either. We fix cracks in the reactor vessel on time, and we fix leaks. I guess I'm taking my leave to go investigate whatever this problem is.
There he goes.
Screaming into the wind.
Loot! You loot.
Always keep
Loot.
your eye on the prize.
There's always something about looting things in our own ship.
Loot!
Thank you for turning the servitor.
He was just a little confused. They're all a little confused.
Staying alive. Staying alive. Oh, I know what this place is. Uh-oh. All the cargo in it.
I need to look closer.
Why did you not call? Why did you send the cargo lift back down?
Because it's not going right.
Is there money to be made?
There we go.
Fixed it.
This guy wasn't good.
I got a new Aquila and my backpack.
Your backpack. Good.
What does the new Aquila do?
And the backpack is hit things real hard, inflict bleeding on things.
Fancy.
Wasn't Arik right here? Yeah, he is. Hey, do you have anything to say?
Bitch!
I'll go to search your lordship. I'm
That's not
returning
Heinrich.
to take my leave. Yeah, that's why I read it. Because of the Heinrich. They're just standing next to each other.
He's just being watched. It is fine. There's a purple thing over here.
Backpack. Oh,
Cachet note.
Oh.
All the scraps reads is received. Need more. They're hiding something here, sir.
I always keep my options open.
Oh, he might be able to, that's not his name. Whatever. He might be able to, recognize it.
Once again, you're basically their god. You determine what their names are.
I didn't set somebody on fire before we went into this. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
I found this note in one of the caches. What is it? What is that? We've got smugglers on the loose? Who else will be hiding these strange messages?
That messes it.
I have them drawn and quartered on the turbine, I will. Now I would like to find out what they're smuggling.
Mind if I take a look? Need more what? Whoever wrote it, they didn't want anyone who wasn't in the know to understand. Using caches to exchange messages is a good way to keep things hidden from the enforcers. It's how some workers procure intoxicants and other items they're not supposed to have. There was another cache somewhere nearby. You never used the same one for both the transfer and the correspondence. Too risky. What? I've never engaged in such business, I swear. I've just heard how it's done.
Sure, Henry. Sure. Someone discovered something.
This could be an opportunity.
Oh.
Oh,
I found the Weber.
the Weber? Found a Weber. Where did you find the Weber?
Over here. And a weird symbol.
Right next to the weird symbol.
Weber.
That weird
I
symbol's
always have a
everywhere,
backup plan.
especially next to all the caches. Hey, you dude that I just ran away from. Apparently I found something new. There was an old cache hidden under one of the serpent symbols.
I think you found someone's secret stash. What was it? A moldy Nutribar? I-ho, a few thrones? Workers often hide their belongings or banned items from the enforcers or covetous neighbors. Maybe someone marked their cache with the symbol to make it easier to find later?
That's just what we need. More secret stashes. I hope there is nothing forbidden in it. Forgive me, your lordship. The Voidsmen are simple folk. I've been trying to wean them off their grubby habits for years. But give them anything worth having and all they want to do is hide it in a hole like a rat. I found this in a cache marked with a serpent. It's an improvised Weber. Machine sparks shake me. A homemade weapon and assembled right in this compartment. The markings are the same as those on the local machine parts. This is a very serious matter. It seems someone is plotting a riot and secretly building their own arsenal from scavenged materials right under our noses. I
Interesting.
dropped my glasses. I couldn't.
Niche is right. They should get the whole bay executed. No wonder these scoundrels are so cautious.
We need to find and capture whoever set up these caches. And hit the weapons. To tell you the truth, I'm no good at hunting rule breakers. It's not what I do. You give the orders, and we will do it. Where are my glasses?
Did you have them when we started?
I did, and then I dropped them mid-line.
How'd that even happen?
I was driving with my face. Options are to set up an ambush near the caches, sooner or later someone will come and check on them, or we'll conduct a raid and turn the place upside down.
That'll do it.
Conduct a raid will be really loud and they will see us coming. If we set up an ambush, they might not see us coming. As I am getting no feedback, I will just unilaterally decide to set up an ambush near the caches. If these guys are smart, they'll spot the enforcers near the cache and stay out of sight, and your lordship will be spotted even quicker. Then we'll use the Inferni. They also carry out inspections here. No one will suspect them at all. That's just passing the buck off to them, isn't it? And then our job is done.
Well, either you bring in the enforcers, you use the people that are always here, or you use the people that show up to repair things.
Yeah, no, just use the Inferno. I trust him the most.
Will help. I have a couple people in mind. Tough lads. I'll get them here right away.
I would have to have another look around first. Just in case.
I'll be waiting for your cue.
You may carry on with your search. Unless you've seen everything you intended to go look at.
Keep your
There's
wits
a lot
about
to do
you.
here.
Heed these words and commit not the transgression of industrial accident. Praising a Messiah thrice, and only. Only then lay your hands upon the lever. Hold the lever with confidence and restraint, for the machine spirit's tolerates no haste.
Bleh.
Probably no point to just talk to the random tech priests that are around, or the deck enforcers.
Why are you bleeding?
Who is bleeding?
I guess I'll be fine.
Let us not dawdle.
Who's bleeding?
Medina, for some reason.
Medina's bleeding.
Oh, that was me. Bored. And it literally is of no consequence.
Except for those injuries you're putting on people.
That I can fix. It's fine. I fixed it. See?
So you're wasting materials.
That we can get several hundred of.
Who if not me?
That's besides the point. You're wasting materials.
No, I'm not. It's not a waste when they're infinite.
They're not infinite.
They are infinite. Soon, actually.
They're not infinite now.
They are.
Which means you're wasting material.
No, they are infinite.
Just keep your eye on the prize.
We had a pyromancer.
Oh, I am a biomancer. What do you mean?
That will willingly heal. I'm ready. Let's just catch the vermin.
Consider the dirtbag caught, Simon.
Hey dude, you look suspicious.
If you lost something, friend, let's give you a hand. Get 'em, boys. Geek. The man kneeling before you has an ungainly build, a stubborn jaw, and a heavy gaze. He looks no different from any other worker in this compartment except for the tattoo on his forearm. Its design resembling a worm devouring a star. One of the Infernus workers is holding the Weber taken from the prisoner, exactly like the one that was in the cache.
The weapon, hand it over. What you saw, keep it to yourself. Your cooperation with the enforcers will be noted.
You're alert. Your awareness is higher than mine, unfortunately. Please study the prisoner.
The pigment of the tattoo looks fresh, standing out starkly against the color of his skin, which means that it is a very recent addition. You look closely and notice a pair of scars at the base of his neck, suspiciously reminiscent of an almost healed bite.
Ah yes, 9 XP.
That matters sometimes.
We are level
Who
like
is this
30.
man? There was a time where we were 1 XP off of, the next level up. That was relatively
No, I
recent.
more mean we've
We
done
leveled
this a
21
lot,
to
and these 9s have stacked.
Yeah. So, who is this man?
Shelf.
Schaufgalen, servant of the blessed lathe Beta 2 diligence, low-ranking worker, easily replaceable, no apparent signs of mutation.
Good work, Arik. Were any of your people harmed?
Thank you, your lordship. Not a scratch on us. He's a piece of work, right enough, but no fuel compartment fire. More like a sparking cogitator.
I smile.
I don't think you're smiling.
There's no smoking words there.
I know. I was just looking at it. Address prisoner. Well, do you feel like talking? Yet. I've got nothing to say to you, heretic.
He's so sad.
Allow me, Lord Captain. Please.
Or me. I'd be happy to oblige.
Ooh, I can choose between Arik and Jocasta?
Or
You can do it yourself. Like a real man.
Do you think I'm gonna dirty my hands with this? I don't even know his name.
Exactly.
I think if you want to lead by example, you will. The true iconoclast way.
Don't turn my words against me. How dare you?
Don't have a word so easily turnable.
So I'm a heretic. I'm starting with the first option. I'm a heretic, am I?
Maybe.
Either fear has robbed him of reason, or he has a very skewed perspective. You're a false believer, a fake captain. You're leading people into the gloom of heresy, away from salvation. Speeches of your enemies, Monkey, sound like just like your own. Fanatical, composed of nothing but rage and contempt. Is even that not enough to make you wonder? Calm yourself. Talk to me, and I will not let these people do what they intend to do. Tempting are the promises of heretics, the barren are as the darkness cursed void, in which they bury the soul of those who trust them, which means you will not talk to me. I will lead by example, I guess. Just conduct interrogation myself. I could be more experienced.
As you command. Although I believe this zealot will require some effort, questioning fanatics is a long and exhilarating process.
Inject
Nightmarish
him with
mutation.
substances.
Your nightmarish mutation.
That might just make him crazy.
Alright, sir, are you telling me to inject somebody?
Stop.
What do you mean? Why? Stop!
Have you filled out the proper forms to inject someone?
Yes! I'm a licensed doctor!
Alright.
Sir, I can do this, trust me.
I mean, I did say I was leading by example, which means I have to do it.
I mean, you can, but like... No one will know. I'll just give you a thing that says you can do it yourself.
No one will know.
No one knows except for everyone that's sitting around here watching us.
Well, no, he simply just fills the syringe and then you put it in.
Yeah. Because it's only going off of my skill. because of the injection you need. I give it to you. You just put it in. Like it's not hard. You just stab
You
it
do the
wherever. It works
stab.
fine.
Yeah.
I feel like a hammer isn't the right tool to fix this sparking cogitator on our left.
I disagree.
Just
Got a bigger
clunk it.
hammer?
You ever try a hammer? You ever try using a hammer on electronics?
Ah yes,
It
the
works
wires
sometimes.
aren't quite connected. Conk, conk, tink.
Simply.
I feel the need to start with warp visions. Because it's first option as well. So start with warp visions.
A haze of psychic frost coats the floor at your feet. You and the rest perceive only glimpses and shadows of what the Empyrean terror is creeping through the weakened veil. But the warp senses a weakness in the mind of the wounded and frightened man and sinks its claws deep. The prisoner begins to shake, his face contorted by a grimace of pain and horror, blood bursting from his nose. His eyes roll up as if to gaze inside his head at the things that no living soul should have to witness.
Your song. I hear it. But I won't break.
Not much longer, your lordship.
Now you can inject him with your whatever substance is going to inject him with.
His brain's only a little melted already. The chemical concoction burns the man's mind from within. His muscles twitch, tense to the point of his sinew cracking. A torrent of nightmares born from his subconscious assaults his brain, but he cannot even scream. He moans, choking on his own saliva.
See? It works. Every time.
Prisoner is ready to cooperate, your lordship.
She has a radiant smile.
Now she happy.
That shit was hot, my lord.
You know, you're not fucking wrong with her
I wonder if
personality.
it's not too late.
Ooh.
I don't care. But whatever.
Again, the
Um,
Dark Elf was gonna be a fucking problem.
He's not. I hate him.
Doesn't matter.
Who?
Investigating his interactions with Jocasta here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Don't worry about it.
No, you don't.
So, to you, prisoner, who do you serve? Whom do you serve? The cult of the ravenous star, the true believers, the righteous, the purest congregation. They who hear the songs of his angels. This angel, is that the old sorcerer who appeared before me and promised my demise? Did he brainwash you all? Or is someone else leading you? Old sorcerer? No, the angel is not of the woeful human form. He is Splendor. Splendor? He's Splendor. His visage is the divine inspiration of the many-armed emperor. You, faceless one, are granted the honor of gazing upon the Magnus, our good shepherd, our messenger. If you beheld the angel, you would scratch your own brain out through your eye sockets. For you would realize the depths of your wickedness before him. I was at Xenos cult.
Many armed? Blasted Lord Captain, we're dealing with a extremely dangerous Xenos cult that excels at hiding amongst humans.
What? What do you mean? What do you know about our enemy?
Very little, as per regulations. Every master at arms passes a special instructions to their successor. Instructions that more resemble disturbing tales. Some of them mention genetic cults, covert clans, cliques, and sects that all share one common trait: Xeno infestation. These things pass themselves off as ordinary people, or as rabble or preachers, corrupting new groups. They pray to their unholy idol, which they often refer to as the many-armed emperor. They create ever-growing families and produce offspring, hideous at first, but with each new generation more and more human in appearance. And then they rise up.
I've heard of them, and every tale was washed in blood. They are the reapers of the great devourer, predators that have bloomed from the seed, beasts whose gift it is to turn the weak-spirited into enthralled fighters. Beware of them, Touch, for when they are near, even a loyal friend may turn out to be a messenger of death. Why the many-armed emperor?
Their arms, Lord Captain. These Xenos have more arms than normal. They twist and pervert our faith, probably for the sole reason that it gives them blasphemous pleasure.
Why do they choose to act among the rabble, specifically?
The lower decks have plenty of dark corners for the Xenos to lie in wait. Commoners are too dull-witted and spineless to identify the threat before it is too late. And at the same time, they are dull-witted and spineless enough to serve as cannon fodder to be thrown at the cult enemies when the uprising begins.
Oh, she called them dull-blooded and spineless twice in that same paragraph.
Sure did.
Huh. Tell me how you really feel, I guess.
I thought I actually read the same sentence for a second.
What if their objective? Power? Bloody sacrifices to their gods?
Their end goal is always mutiny. They can prepare for many generations, accumulating weapons and numbers until one day they attack. That day is their day of revelation, the apotheosis of their profane faith. They think that on that day their blasphemous star children will descend from the void and elevate their worshippers.
Let us return to interrogating the prisoner.
Nod.
How did the conspirators recruit you? I believe. I found him. I bowed to him. His angel's kin granted me a revelation. It entered my flesh. Let me join the congregation. I wish to know everything about your vile cult. We believe in the many-armed emperor. He who waits for his children, cast out into the unknowable abyss. He is kind, merciful. He uproots tyrannies of evil, and sends his angels to the righteousness. An angel's kin follows. The man lowers his gaze with an expression of surprise. It seems he has described his paltry religion in its entirety. Why is he surprised, though?
This is a pawn, a mindless tool. He was brainwashed and forced into submission. He is not even a distributor of ideology. He was merely fed the rudiments, and without trusting him with anything important, they sent him out to serve and die.
What are you plotting? A mutiny? Death. Yours. Fate, Captain. The faithful are already aiming for your heart. I was ordered to stockpile weapons, that when the fateful hour comes, the righteous would not stand unarmed.
I wouldn't say that these improvised weapons are that much better than fighting with bare hands, but until we are done with the cleanup, every enforcer will carry a combat knife fit for cutting through nets.
Where are you hiding? Where are your leaders? In a sanctuary, a tomb for heretics, a quiet place.
The dynastic crypt. The vermin have infiltrated the crypt, holding the bodies of the worthiest servants of the dynasty. No one is allowed inside save for the Lord Captain Personal's retinue, and they dared? But how? The crypt's defenses are impenetrable.
They snuck in with what's her name?
They hid in the ashes.
Body.
Yes.
I presume our next objective is the Von Valentius Dynasty Crypt.
I mean, I jokingly say that, but this is probably the one thing that could actually hide in the ashes. Inject themselves as tiny eggs activated by heat and then just fucking...
Yes,
Yeah.
your lordship. We must attack now while we still have the element of surprise. I will lead the strike force, but I will require your presence and Confessor Albert's help. Fierce machine spirits guard the dead. They won't let an armed troop pass without a direct command from the rogue trader and the ring of the ship's confessor. I will meet you at the doors. And this vile scum, with your permission, I'll throw out the airlock. I doubt he will be of use any further.
Hey, James, do you know what that heretical option is? Just off the top of your head.
Not off the top of my head, but it's digging deep. I believe it's not letting him throw out the airlock and letting him profess things under your name instead, if I remember correctly.
Ah, I see. I hope you're aware that whenever I see a heretical option, I'm going to ask you what it is.
Yeah,
I
but
know I
I
won't be able to speak.
blitzkrieged through most of those options, so I'm not going to be able to answer all of them.
Hey, Thaddeus, we went over this before we hit the record button. Do you think he reads?
You're right.
We did go over this. But how much do you read?
I actually read a lot.
That's good. Reading is good for you.
Like, I have a whole bookshelf full of books that I have read several times over.
Nice.
My favorite book series is Christopher Paolini's Inheritance Cycle. Paolini?
It's a very good series.
Paolini? I don't know how
I
to
like
say
books
his
that
name.
have pretty pictures.
Fucking Zoomer.
Fuck you, don't call me that.
Hey.
I'm not one of those.
I mean, you are, technically, but it's fine.
I'm not.
You are.
You are! You're
I
a
will
Gen
swear.
Z!
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are!
No, I'm just black.
Ah,
It's not,
I'm just
it's not
black.
an argument!
You don't belong to any other generational denomination.
Everyone in this
I mean,
call,
it's for
except
generation.
me, is a Generation Z baby. Like, all of you
You're
are.
a millennial.
No, it's not.
I am
it's
the
not-
in-between that no one
is,
wants to
technically.
claim.
He is
Oh,
technically an
the-
in-between.
No one wants to claim the years between 1996 and 2000, really.
I am
Like
the
the-
zillennial, granted both powers and every disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Technically, both you and Medina are millennials.
Wait, wait.
You're not a millennial, Medina. You're a
Okay.
zillennial. Because the last...
mean?
You're a Zoomer and a millennial. You're the in-between.
It's only if you believe in microgens, which plenty of people don't.
Yes, there's a lot of people that don't. But
They actively moved the fucking goalpost for my
half
year,
retarded,
though.
yeah.
so
Please, pick it up.
Right. He doesn't deserve an easy death. Give him to your enforcers for training in the execution.
yeah. Now he's
Ah,
coming into
wrong
his own.
button.
Yeah.
I clicked the very wrong button. Without the airlock, it's dead.
Whoops.
Oh
There
well.
we go.
That's what I get for hitting the buttons on the keyboard instead of clicking the words.
Yeah, that's what you get.
That was 6.
What did you click instead?
I click pausing of the airlock.
Look at that, just put him in a compression chamber and let it do the work.
Personally,
Yeah, because like
Slow.
95 was the last year for millennial.
I always my
What'd you say?
options open.
95 was the last year for being a millennial.
I was 95.
A lot of the things I saw
95.
were 96.
Yeah, I told you, it changes, it moves.
It does.
A lot of the things that I was looking at said like 97 is
So
the start
I've
of
seen-
Gen Z.
I've seen some things say 98 was the end of millennial, so I don't fucking know. Everything from like
Mm-hmm.
proper shit says
Doesn't matter.
95 to 96. 'Cause it's like the
Everybody
end of
lies.
95.
Which is why I choose to just be the atheist of the generations and not belong to any of them.
But instead of throwing the guy in the airlock, I think he needs to be put in a compression chamber. That
There's
makes
someone to
sense.
talk to over here. Please stop clicking about it.
I want to leave.
I'm trying to figure out who to talk to over here.
Do they have those, like, big compression chambers? Because that'd be funny.
No.
Damn it. They should have those here. Like, slowly
They
turn
use
the
it for-
valve over time and see the guy go,
Just put them in an air fryer.
no!
Boing.
Like, imagine, like you're just feeling your body just, like, kind of, like, crush on itself slowly.
I mean, being ejected out into space is worse, categorically, than that,
It's
but
not
you
as
know.
fast. It's not as slow.
Okay, it's not a slow death, but neither is fire. And fire is categorized as literally the #1 worst way to die.
Yeah, you can
They
feel
sound
your
like
eyes
pussies.
cracking.
Because
Right.
it is one of the faster ways to die, but on a scale, it is the worst way
Yeah,
to
you
die.
feel all your nerves burn. But I'm saying you can get to a point with the.
We need to go to the crypt, sir.
I'm
We
saying
do
like
go
with
to the
the like if you compress somebody's body, you can like get to the point where it's not completely crushing them to shit, and you can stop it like there and just
You're-
keep them there.
Yes, you technically can, but their body will still go into shock because of the pain and will still die. It's the same thing that when you fall off a building or jump off a building or whatever, you die before you hit the ground because your body goes into shock and shuts the fuck off. It's the same principle. You're anticipating your death, so you're going to die regardless. So it's not going to equate. Like
Unless you get the distance wrong.
Yeah. Yes, but you can still die. You can still die from shock.
It's not guaranteed though.
Oh, this fucking fight. Oh,
There's a
Yeah,
wingsuiter.
this
He's like
fucking
one of the
fight.
most famous wingsuiters.
oh no.
He miscalculated
Eric,
and
not this
struck.
fucking fight.
He
Not
miscalculated.
this fucking fight, Eric.
There's a reason I picked up the arc rifle.
that meat for?
I don't
God
remember
damn
who
it,
read for the
Eric.
confessor. I think it should be James. Fuck it, go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey James, can you do this, please?
Hear me, oh guardian spirits. We have come to punish a great desecration. Heresy has made its lair in the dynastic crypt and disturbed the peace of our honored dead. I beg you to perform the ritual of unsealing and allow us passage.
Oh hey, looks like James too. See, the white-haired old man. There you are.
You have to explain it.
Bleep blarp. Spiky bleep blarp.
Jocasta. Caleb's muted.
Lord Captain, we now require your blood. The crypt will not open without the rogue trader's genetic signature.
Do you have a cold?
It's dusty in here.
It's a fucking crypt.
That's not dust,
There are
Jocasta.
ashes about.
That's incense ash, by the way, not dust.
Master at Arms, are your people? Nope. Wait. Confessor Abelard. I
Adalbert.
ask for your blessing before I...
Adalbert. Not Abelard.
You're right, Adalbert. I can't.
Yes, Albert.
Can't.
I know these fucking weird gothic names are hard to pronounce. I get it, but goddamn, read, boy.
No, that's the dyslexia. I read Abelard.
Abelard. I know.
Because-
I refuse to read.
Or
can't make me.
problematic.
Gonna read your line, James?
James, carry on.
I was yawning, motherfucker. May the Emperor protect his children who carry forth his cleansing flame. Hear the roar of chain swords and the bellow of auto guns, for they are his voice. Oft do I preach clemency to our noble officers, but this I say to you now, lay aside pity and show no mercy.
Oh, cool. That's our arms. Are people ready?
So, he get real pissed off when people do shit they ain't supposed to do in his holy places. Like, he really fucking goes burn them with fire, witch fucking trial shit.
Ready as never before, your lordship. They are incensed by this profane intrusion and eager to exterminate the menace before the eyes of our departed ancestors. My enforcers will secure the side sections of the crypt to prevent any flanking attacks.
I guess it's time to bleed myself on this servitor.
It's a little prick, he'll be fine.
I mean, the
That
last
did not
time it just
sound like a little
bit into
prick.
my hand.
That did not sound like a little prick. The squelching, stabbing sound.
Louis a little prick to the Lord Captain.
Nom nom nom. Door opens.
The panel's mechanical teeth sting your flesh. I feel like it bit into my hand again.
Would never.
Sacrilege! The Hollow Crypt must remain illuminated at all times to drive away the shadows from the place of the ancestors' final repose.
This was done on purpose, I'm sure of it. Our coming is expected. Vanguard, provide the Lord Captain with a Luminator Servo Skull. Take care, your lordship, and watch out for dark corners. Move out for House Vaughn of Valachius.
Valachius?
I know. I like saying words wrong to piss James off.
I just love old gothic and like fucking shit like that fucking way of speaking, okay? I love it.
And that's fair.
And it was one of my hobbies to learn it and like really get pretty good with it.
And that's fair. I just like to give you shit about it. Because I can.
Your lordship, wait.
Helped.
There's been...
Go ahead.
Damn it, I'm late. I meant to report an act of sabotage. They've cut off the Promethean supply to the crypt's lighting. You're walking into an ambush.
Whether through darkness or well...
Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom.
Why did you fail to discover this earlier?
They covered their tracks well, but I was worried about your safety. Which is why I took the liberty of sending maintenance patrols to inspect the perimeter of the crypt.
What does laudable mean?
I think it's not good.
Give me just a couple seconds.
Laudable normally good.
Is
Well,
laudable
that's
good?
good news.
Hold on.
Oh.
Oh, he's already doing it. Never mind. Oh?
An action deserving praise and commendment.
Oh, so good thing.
It's a good thing.
I had to make sure I wasn't insulting him. He's the only good member of the crew.
Hey, I do my job.
Not part of my immediate party.
He did say
talking
crew,
about-
not retinue, so...
I'm
That's
talking about
fair.
Joe Costa.
Oh, no, I don't like her. She just wants to torture everybody.
Gex is hot.
Well, no, to be honest, she doesn't want to just torture everybody. She really wants somebody to torture
To be
her.
tortured herself. Yeah.
But she can't experience that without somebody in power being over her, which is why she's so interested in you. And yeah,
Just a high school girl.
yeah,
Because she can't have this done to her, she's doing it onto others instead.
yeah.
Alright.
So, your performance is laudable, Furnace Master.
And bow.
Whether through darkness or well-lit halls, you're going in.
I fear I might be underestimating the enemy. The Enforcers have already done it once. The Infernus Guild would join you in this fight if you would have us. To get inside, the aberrations would have to have had made a passage for themselves somewhere in the crypt's perimeter. No one knows the maintenance tunnels better than us. We could find this breach and attack the enemy from the rear. I doubt a few workers armed with axes and torches will make much of a difference, but we would be honored to die in your name.
And arm yourself properly. A torch seems like a poor weapon indeed. You see, arm yourself properly. That's what I read.
Depends on who's wielding it. The Infernus Guild is banned from taking up arms. Our clan is branded because our ancestors were rebels. The station where we originally hail from once rose against Lady Theodora's predecessor. The traders were killed and the rest of the station was left stranded in the void to die, without air or water. Out of those who repented, the rogue traders selected 1,000 who were allowed on board. Let me just exposit to you for a bit. Those spared people became the Infernus Guild. Repairmen, firefighters, those who bear the brunt of any disaster and are the first to die. That was our penance. It's been centuries, and still we die not just because our duty demands it, but because we atoned for what our ancestors did. The enforcers keep reminding us about it, and if they see an armed Infernus, they'll execute them on the spot. Such was the Lord Captain's will.
I've seen nothing wrong with the Infernus Guild so far. I've seen nothing wrong with the Infernus Guild so far. They work the trains. They fix the ship. They have done a lot of good. So I see no reason. What do you mean they did it?
No, I'm saying in their past, they didn't. So the brand is a thing of their repentance, which has not yet fulfilled itself yet, Lord Captain. I'm not saying they don't do good shit, but removing something that was put there to get repentance may be foolhardy in the future. I don't want them to die any more than you do.
They've been repenting for centuries.
I don't think so much centuries.
No, it's stated. They've been repenting for centuries.
I think he over-exaggerates.
And apparently, according to them, everybody that was a rebel or related to the rebels were killed, except for 1,000.
Well, yeah, because your family has access to the healing pools. It's fine. You have access to a thing that allows you to live for hundreds of years, Lord Captain. I hope you didn't just now know that that was a thing.
I'm like 25. I didn't know about this.
Well, Theodora wasn't.
I haven't needed it yet. I know Evil's like 200.
Yeah, that's why he said Theodora's predecessor. Not predecessor. It was just a generation ago. Yep. Well, two, technically, but...
I hereby remove the brand of shame from the Infernus Guild and permit them to carry weapons. Fight and die for this ship.
I never would have dared to ask, your lordship. We will live up to your expectations, I swear it. Those who die today will die smiling. For today is a great day for our people. They leave.
I may regret such a decision. I am fine with that.
They left anyway. They didn't even go into the crypt.
Well, they're going around the back.
No, they went to go get weapons.
They're gonna go shove some las guns up their butts.
Wait a second. Before you go in, I need to do a thing.
Why are... Set.
Oh,
why are you here? I'm a frontline. You're a sniper. Why are you up here with me?
Because I know when the combat encounter starts, dumbass.
Well, so do I, but that's not the point I'm making, dumbass.
It's like, I know what I'm doing. I'm perfectly safe.
Lord Captain, would you like a sandwich?
In the middle of the crypt?
Gates are blocked.
It means you're crypt. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
You're not wrong. I'm just saying, I don't want any of the dust and dirt and whatever from?
None of it's dust. None of it's dirt.
The
These are-
ashes.
Hi, Servitor. How you doing, buddy?
They come up here. Hey, you can open this chest. Let's open this.
Loot.
Ooh, loot.
Yes, loot the graves.
Some gloves.
It's not like they need it.
Scores
Critical hit with a range
range
attack.
attack. The next attack automatically hits and cannot be parried or dodged.
Rise to the top,
Yes.
or get left in the dust.
That's good for Arik. That's good for Irlet.
Mine make me do more damage. Me only get one shot, needs deal most damage.
I will give it to Irlet then.
I don't
Irlet doesn't.
remember
Hi,
how
Servitor.
to do the thing. There's a thing. You know what I'm talking about, right? When I say thing, Eric.
There's so many things about to happen, dog.
I know, but it's
Oh,
the
I
thing in
saw-
this area
Oh,
specifically.
big red line. Big red line just popped up.
Big footprints in the
They're
dust.
the road traders.
One of them's clawed and
Not
mutated.
the red destiny. Blah 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 blah.
Am I in the right spot to fight?
Oh, I found a thing.
Dead Seneschal.
These needle pistol?
Skull.
Sir, it sounds like things are happening over there. You okay?
There's something roar, and I am nowhere over there. What happened?
There's a lot of blood on the floor now.
But
Sure, fucking is.
Where?
It's like here. It's like here in the hallway.
The skull? Why are you clicking that skull?
Let
Oh.
us not dawdle.
That
I don't know if anyone did click on the skull.
We did. It's a button.
Okay. Alright, never mind.
where did all this blood come from?
You used to
Oh.
have like several servitors in this little hallway here. They are no longer in this hallway.
I didn't see a single servitor in the hallway.
hey,
they
found some
were
new
walking-
armor.
Prepare this
They were
thing.
walking to and from this
Probably.
area.
Found some
What's
new
happening?
medium armor and an
Interesting.
old key.
Key.
Hey, you can open that.
That's
You
the
walked
thing.
away from a thing you can use.
I didn't look over here.
Armor.
I fixed it. The doors are opening now.
Hey, do this.
Use the old key.
Is it the breacher's armor? Is that what you found?
Yeah.
Dusty button, disguised in an aquila, you press it and hear the creak of an ancient mechanism. Something has opened somewhere.
Woohoo.
It's over here. Oh, ooh. Hello?
Right here.
Hello? I found a thing! Lord Captain! I found a
Goodbye.
thing!
What did you find and where did you find it?
Right here!
End of the hall.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Yeah, this is Mort's grave.
Aw.
Where's Grave?
The blue one.
Over here. I'll go look in that in a second. What did
Can
you
I
find
take his
over
gun?
here?
All
Sadly,
this.
What's this grave?
Hundreds of names engraved to all who made the highest sacrifice for the dynasty and paved their life. Honor and name. I will remember you.
And this is Mort's
Mhm.
grave.
Mm-hmm.
Long live Mort, the badass.
He shot like
An
once and
art-
missed half his
Mort.
shots. Which is impressive.
But he looked cool doing it.
We only saw him for like a minute.
Anything else to look at here before opening this door?
I think you can open that door, or we can go through this door over here.
Keep
It's now
your
open,
wits
right?
about you.
No. Where's the other thing? Isn't there another thing in here? I thought there was
Something
another thing.
opened somewhere.
I did hit that button a few times. So I don't know if it would open it and then close it and then open it again.
Don't,
I don't think
so.
I'll hit it again.
Eric just hit it again.
I didn't do nothing.
I think it just
Sorry,
opened this room
Fat just
because this
hit it
room
again.
wasn't open. I hit it again.
So Seth hit it and then James hit it.
I think it opened that.
No, that was this
that was
button.
open before. Oh. Then what opened that?
I don't know.
Did it do anything over here? Hello?
And the map
it's
isn't
good
being
to-
forthcoming either.
A new power pick and some
Ah.
hospital medikits. Could this be opened over here?
Maybe.
Oh,
Dropping a guy?
Remember? No.
I think that we would have looted him if that was there before.
Maybe. I just did, though.
Oh well.
We also got the really good medikits.
Whoa.
I don't see
And
anything
nothing
on
else
the map.
opened over here? Doesn't look
Not
like anything
as
else
far
opened.
as I'm aware, but I don't have a high enough awareness to be seeing things secretive.
Hence why I have been running around doing things. Double backtracking and looking everything and everyone. Let's go to the main hall.
I can't fucking remember. I'm fairly certain we were supposed to fight something in there, but I don't remember.
If we were, then Jocasta and her people running forward wouldn't make any sense. Unless they popped up behind them.
Ambush predators.
Yeah.
Forward,
Oh,
faithful pure,
these
crush
guys.
them all. Hey guys,
Hey, Martinez, fire!
Wipe your disgusting
Never mind.
presence out of
okay.
Oh, it's this fight!
You see those fucking sarcophaguses?
Yeah,
Yes.
with health bars.
Yes, they have health bars. And are actually the biggest problem.
So
Let's
get
see.
got it.
Ignore him.
You
Got
can't,
it.
you can't kill them.
Yeah, you can.
Not,
It can be damaged by potent telekinetic powers only. It can only be damaged by potent telekinetic powers.
like
Like a
Magnus's
telekinetic explosion.
Yeah. So you need to stand near it and make him do his power that he just was just showed off when we killed those two dudes. Right? So you need to stand near it, make him do that power, and then it breaks. On
So James, I need you to
all
go stand near them.
3 of them. Well, I was gonna go up here and kill this dude.
I need you to go stand near those
64.
things so that they blow up.
Sound good. Might be.
1, 2, 3. I see 3 of them.
Did something come out of the coffin?
Negative, the
That
coffins
one?
are the enemy.
That one. That one.
Warehouse big on God.
They gonna like hit me with
Gene
something?
Stealer.
Yes,
Gene Stealer.
a rain of bolt
Yes.
shells.
Oh, hey.
I'm also
because,
going to use the Medina.
because I investigated myself. We all have plus 15 to weapon skill and ballistic skill.
Nice. I don't know if I can reach Medina.
I need to step back some.
No, you'll be fine. I can move forward on my turn.
Where are you
Woot,
going, Eric?
woot. I have a lower max range. I've got to adjust accordingly. Also, so long as nobody destroys this, nothing can ever come from this direction.
Yeah, don't break that.
And then I
The
can
thing
just
with
live over here
demolished-
and pew 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 pew.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But watch out for these strongholds.
Oh, I can't.
The strongholds are not great.
Okay. Good.
And he will target. Where
Whomever is
where
at
it?
front, normally.
Well, he also has a tendency to target the Lord Captain a lot.
So what I'm hearing is I'm gonna die immediately. And then just sit out for the entire fight again.
You have your lit.
Oh yeah, I have your let.
It'll be fine.
Hey! Woo!
He did his job. He's on fire. Now move, Medina. Get in whacking distance.
You know you have two guys right to your left, right?
I'm aware.
They ain't got much health.
They might need
They're
to get.
18 health apiece.
I'll
They
deal
will,
with him.
You also
they'll
have
be
a
fine.
stronghold.
Yeah, but the stronghold you can't do anything about.
Yeah, you can.
What am I gonna do,
Besides,
though?
stand next to it.
And shoot it.
It doesn't break. You can't break it by shooting
Yes, it does. And you can.
it. Can you read? Do you know how to read?
Okay, James, would you like to read it?
The stronghold is made of solid stone. It can be damaged by potent telekinetic powers only, like Magnus' telekinetic explosion ability.
You want to shoot it?
You can't. Shooting it doesn't do. Okay.
I don't know if you were close enough to hit on Medina, but giving you a chance.
He can set it to where he doesn't lose the
his
fire.
That's true.
And then yell a bunch.
That's the truth. Or he
And
can
Medina's probably gonna get
try to so he
the.
doesn't lose his fire and then
targeting thing.
explode himself.
I don't know if they're in range. But
I know
maybe.
one guy is. I don't know if the other guy is.
You goddamn son of a fucking.
Your corrupt way has
Blech.
failed
You got one.
He did it. Way to go.
Why does he keep doing that?
What?
I'm alt-tabbing and it keeps opening Discord instead of anything else. When Discord was not the last thing I was on. Yeah, it targeted him and it didn't target on close to the stronghold stratagem.
Yeah, he's in front.
Shit. Don't talk to me like I'm stupid, goddammit.
Right.
Like I don't know.
Right.
Sure you want to mark the little guys?
Ooh. Right.
That makes more sense.
I ain't marking one of the big guys.
Well, he does get extra turns when the prey die, so the little ones dying first gives
I
him
get a little
extra
bit of
turns.
a bonus if I kill some prey. What else do I want?
And that
I'm close enough.
slight oversight, that isn't so slight of an oversight, that allows him to auto hit after a like, hey, here's an extra turn. Now I'm gonna hit the auto hit button, and then on my turn I'm gonna shoot 4 times for free.
Really, I wanted to auto crit this guy.
No, that's fine. I'm
Which
just
is why
saying.
I take this guy first.
Fortune favors the swift.
Again, which is fine. I'm just saying the oversight there is crazy to me.
High momentum.
Ooh, I'm going last.
On it. I'll make
That did it.
Don't stand in that, by the way, Medina.
I figured.
Boop. Boop. Cult ambush. Okay.
Wee.
Yeah, I can do both. Hey, you. Die.
That's how it's done.
Thank you.
You can do the auto hit thing now if you like.
It would be a mistake to do that.
Those Gene Stealers aren't like to run away.
No,
In
they're
the
not gonna run away.
closed off area, right?
Huh? Fucking Scoozy?
Gonna find out, ain't you?
Bitch.
We spent like 2 hours chasing after Gene Stealers before. I do not want to do that again.
They're not gonna run away. They're not gonna run away. Trust me, they're gonna run this way. Yeah. I'm in a happy spot. I also don't think you necessarily have to break them, because if you make it up here, you can just kill him.
Do here and burn both. Yes.
I do have a stack, okay. Hey, look at that damage that he just did to the stronghold.
It's fire. What are you expecting?
One of the strongholds. There's the stronghold's turn. What all do they do? It's like they would shoot at us, but they can't target people that are standing next to them.
Oh. Is he acting as... He is acting as that. Oh. That's why they're here. Makes sense. Damn. That's a lot of damage for a neophyte. That's not a lot of movement from that Gene Stealer. Weird.
He didn't want to run, he's tired.
Yeah, he really didn't want to
It's
run.
only got
because-
4 movement points.
Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense. Gene Stealers are fast as fuck, boy.
I touched it.
So you slowed them down.
It was part of the
Just got
lightning bolt.
hidden passives.
Yeah, it's the cult ambush. You don't know what they can do until you touch one.
That's annoying. Oh well.
I feel like it wasn't supposed to go that way.
I had one less AP than I thought I did.
The thing you did, the thing.
I didn't do that much damage.
You had Endure up.
And
Endure and all that stuff makes it to where you don't take as much damage. See, it does quite a lot of damage. I just have a lot of health.
Bye, Caleb.
That's mean.
Ah, damn
I
it!
keep reading my book.
they're fucked. They're not in range.
They're not gonna stay there.
Good shot, Irelit.
And they're in range of me. Let them try to move and they get hit.
Are we webbed in place?
I don't like how this marksman just spawned and gets to go before me.
He woke up from a nap. He's fine. He's ready to go.
Thank you.
Good shot.
He was actually in a problematic position.
Yeah, Eric couldn't shoot then.
I mean, he was pro and I could just walk away, but still. He went too near me and I had my tripwire set up.
I do need to kill the sniper. Out of damage. He's too stupid to be focused on anything else.
I'm gonna work on our thing, on our problem to our left, whenever it's my turn.
I mean, this guy has a
Problem's going
billion
left.
shots. I think he'll be okay.
Oh shit, Caleb's down.
So
What
here,
the fuck?
please shoot this thing behind us. Or not, this way.
I couldn't shoot. I did my 2 shots.
Caleb, what took you out? Jesus.
The fucking
Listed.
bunker! That does 1 billion damage.
If you make your way up here to kill this guy,
Will remain unused.
Is that in raid? I don't think that's in raid.
That is.
What? Did
What
you
have I
kill
told
me?
you about holding around a lightning rod?
How?
Every time.
Thaddeus is
Twice.
down.
What happened?
He arch rifled him.
Eric arch rifled through me. Didn't hit Erlich. Erlich has all the dodge, but hit me because I don't have all the dodge.
Man, why is that tombstone thing broken?
Because that one's dead. Hey, you tried to move away from me. That was a mistake. Good dodge. I have 24 movement. Damn.
I honestly did not think that it was going to hit you.
I don't understand how your arch rifle works. So
Well, it's supposed
I'm
to...
not blaming you all that much.
What it's supposed to do is it finds a target and then an AoE around the target happens with the lightning. So the fact that it hit you is weird because you should be too far away.
I think it finds the target, AoEs around that target, and hits everything in the path as well.
No.
That's what it seems to be doing.
It might just be because it hates you.
But what did I do to it?
I don't know, but it really does.
It's such a massive combat. I could have built up so many tactical advantages.
Pause. Fucking pause. That fucking cutscene just took the damage away from my death from above. That fucking cutscene just stole my death from above damage.
Said you're done.
Son of a bitch.
You're done now.
I guess that attack didn't really live up to its name then, huh?
The apprentice workers are here. I gotta make sure none of them die. Oh, wait, I'm dead. I can't make sure none of them die.
What could you do if you were up?
Shoot some people.
They are way out of range for you. You have to spend like 3 turns running.
I have.
Answer me.
I have run and gun. I can run. I can make it 2 turns.
Fucker ran away.
You got 2 guys behind you.
Just focus on getting too friendly up there.
That's what I'm doing. I was about to say, yeah, if you do that and then can charge this guy. Oh no, you still have your movement. Never mind. Fucking ignore me. You still have your movement. Fuck that. This guy will die. Fuck that.
Don't worry about that guy. That guy will die on his turn. His turn is next.
Yeah.
He's fire stat.
Yo, fuck
Just
that
don't,
shit.
Like, demolish that thing.
I thought when he used Firestorm, it would take away his movement, which is why I was saying to charge into this guy, which makes sense. But he still has 16 fucking movement. Move your ass, and then charge into a different guy.
Oh, you move all the way around him just to go punch Magnus in his back.
You can go
Yes.
there, and if you have the upgraded charge, you go here. I love how they're yellow, meaning we can kill them.
Yeah. You tried.
Try not to kill them.
I'm not going to kill them. I have one ability.
Neener, neener, neener.
I have exactly one ability that can kill them.
Well, that guy exploded.
Have quite a few.
It's dangerous down here, Ireland.
Damn, shot to the back of the skull.
I like that
his
guy.
Style.
Times 2.
Yeah, brother. That's beautiful.
I
One
can't
more
blow
time.
myself up now because I'll just die.
That's an X.
But deals more
That's
damage.
This one. Well, now I have a problem because now I can't use my really damaging ability.
There you can.
Never
Well,
mind,
there they go.
He's closer, but you target me? Okay.
Hey, Ireland, we probably want to move and take cover behind this guy. Use it as cover from the other things, because those things fucking hurt.
Yeah, you can cover here and then only that one.
Over there.
If you can
You
take
can get
cover
part of the
here-
way.
There.
Yeah.
Well, it stops that one from shooting at you.
Yeah.
It stops all of them from shooting at you. Because this is a solid wall. Except for this one. This is the only one that can shoot at you if you're here.
I
Because
think-
these are solid walls.
This guy here.
It doesn't have a clear path.
She has the
Look
one
at-
on it.
From there,
I can
yeah.
pass him.
I'm talking about here. If you
Well-
can cover here.
I can't get there.
I know right now. I'm saying when you can.
We're trying to get on the other side of this thing so we don't get shot by these things.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fair.
Anything I can shoot from here?
The guy
No,
in the way.
shoot this guy.
The
Anybody
guy
else?
right in front of you.
No. So I'll just shoot this guy. All the quits.
Gotta get close enough to... Yep, met one more time. Except you're out of
need to
ammo.
reload.
Swap weapons.
Oh, I do have another weapon. I didn't know that. Look, I forgot.
Pistol,
I
go!
I got all that. Pistol go. Do a thing.
Yeah!
Thank you.
It did it!
I don't want to get hit. Do a thing. Next hit, do that. Next hit, do that. And I can see nobody on there, so... That. And you have all that extra movement, so you could actually get up there.
Who if not me?
Anything in range? Kind of. Okay.
Sniper, maybe.
As good as done.
You see that sniper over there?
Icon.
Get his ass, Seabass. How much movement do I have right now? 10. Cool. That'll get me to right here, and then I can jump in this dude's face. So I have a jump left.
Why are you being weird, game?
Does game be weird? And bugging?
Okay, fine.
That requires 3 AB to shoot.
You to shoot.
It does it whenever you use the other thing, though. It's just out of range. Well, they used to cost 1. They may have updated it to where I can no longer just cheatsy doodle my way through that anymore.
Potentially. My turn. I'm gonna go here, but I'm gonna jump on the other side of him. Medina.
Just
So you
stand
can get
near
on
him.
this side.
Don't damage him.
Blow up.
Don't damage him. He's
Okay.
really dumb. Just stand there
Okay.
and let him put a mark right on your face.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he's gonna smack himself.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops.
It's an achievement.
I'm gonna scream at him though.
That's fine.
It's an
Well,
achievement, you say.
Maybe not fine. Just chill.
I didn't do anything. What? What?
You threw grenades.
I don't know how that happened, but you know, I'm not gonna touch anything. Medina, just stand up here with me. I'm not gonna do anything. Just stand, yell, don't touch a thing, because it's apparently really weird. Because anything you do almost does damage, and I don't know why.
Hey James, you wanna get lit on fire?
No,
That'll hurt him.
it will. Don't do that. There you go. Now you
I've
turn.
been taunted.
Oh, you can use defensive duelist or defensive stance.
Yeah, but
It doesn't hurt him immediately.
But if he tries to hit him.
Then it might.
no.
It missed me.
You hit Aerolith? How?
With a bolter.
That one?
She has 120% dodge.
And they have a bolter.
Yeah, you're stupid, my guy.
Okay, now you can leave the area. Or just stand
Yay.
there and let him hit you. Or try to
Yeah,
hit you.
use defensive stance. I would have smacked the shit out of him.
No, so we just let him do that, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll just leave now. I'm gonna heal myself. First time I've used a fucking med kit in combat. Never done this before.
Right. Too far away. Doesn't matter.
I'll see
Going to intimidate it so it can't hurt us again. Because that's how that skill works.
You just intimidate machines to not do
Who if not me?
Precisely.
what they're designed to do.
You gotta break the machine's spirit.
It has been. It's glowy red now. It has been intimidated.
Over here. Yeah, good job. I'm so proud of you for trying to hit me. I don't have a jump. Fuck.
Good turn.
Pretty sure you already have it, but I'm making sure you have it. I forgot to heal myself. Fuck.
That'll stop him. Well, now he's upset.
I feel like it would be an achievement to get rid of all of those as well.
No.
How much
Gotta
damage
handle.
does that thing fucking do?
A million, literally. The old
So if
man
you just
before
get
you...
by that, you just die?
Well, no, not you. Him specifically. The old man before you resembles a human being, but the scaled, bony growths going from the bridge of his nose to the top of his bloated, hairless head. The grotesque cheekbones and the black claws on his meaty fingers leave no doubt that this creature is a genetic aberration. He utters in a creaking voice, black spittle spraying from his mouth. "You spilt the blood of the congregation. You have offended the rest of his chosen children. You heretic." The creature's last words elicits a nervous laugh from nearby enforcers. The irony of this embodied perversion of the human form, accusing you of heresy, is not lost on them. The confessor whispers a quiet prayer. The master-at-arms is watching the old man's every move, her lips twisted in contempt.
Heinrich, I see you found the hole through which the mutant scum wormed their way inside.
We have. This discovery cost the guild 68 souls. It was crowded in those tunnels, they set monsters on us, but few things can scare someone who has seen a fire in the arsenal bay.
Master of Arms, report.
Strike forces have cleared the side sections of mutants. The freaks fought like madmen, but they could not match the skill of the Von Galactius enforcers. Once victory was secured, our pursuit units made sure that none would escape. Our flamer squads are in the process of purging the crypt, all degenerates confirmed dead.
Aldobert, how much of the crypt has been desecrated?
The accursed spawn have desecrated the spirits of the dead, but thankfully, they did not have enough time to wreak as much destruction as they could have. Many tombs were disturbed, but what is the most outrageous, they sought to despoil Lady Theodora's urn. After her ladyship's cremation, her ashes were made into this magnificent relic, an example of resilience and purity. One of the heretics dared to lay claim to it.
Why does Theodora get such a massive throne room, or grave room, I guess, when all the other road traders just stuff in a box?
No. Not all the rogue traders got stuffed in a box. They pretty much all got one of these.
There was a sign that said, "We are the rogue traders," and listed said the rogue traders are in this room. Just in the other room.
Just assume there are more hallways.
Gonna need a bigger jar.
They may appear similar, and yet, as bright as monkey relics are on the surface, they are hollow inside. They hold no memory, no life. Do all rogue traders have their remains turned into gemstones?
James?
Sorry. Not all, no. Tradition demands that the Lord Captain's body be burned so that no one could use samples of their tissue or blood to gain access to the ship's systems that require the rogue trader's genetic imprint. Lady Theodora herself once voiced her desire to be turned into a stone.
Feel like that might be something that you can hold on to. So, from henceforth, the relics are remain in my keeping.
If such is your lordship's wish, I see deep symbolism in this duty.
Oh, item for Caleb. See.
Persuasion increased by 5. You get to wear a dead lady's thing.
It's actually increased by commerce divided by 5, so his is probably a lot higher.
It says like plus 23 for me.
Jesus.
Yeah. The ashes of the other imminent dead whose rest was disturbed will be transferred to the reliquary chapel. Rites of redemption will be held day and night. Thousands of the ship's crew will be allowed to kneel before the relics and pray for the Lord Captain's health and the dynasty's prosperity.
Well then, let's see what the ringleader has to say.
You shall perish in the cold void. Your heart shall beat its last under the light of uncaring stars.
Just kick him, shut him
Your
up.
lungs shall become trees of ice within your chest. You will never receive the grace of the many-armed emperor.
Let me kick him.
Go on, torture me, I'll endure it all. My time may be up, but you're all doomed. I'll gladly spit the words of truth in your faces, and you will burn like acid. In death, I will ascend to the hosts of pure voices, and I await the day when you will pay for the shed blood of his children.
It was you I saw in that vision. Are you the leader of the spawn?
I am the heir of the pure. The many-armed emperor has blessed my mind with the ability to behold him, and I guided his children until you came and slaughtered us, heretic.
Their loathsome tribe has spawned a sorcerer, no doubt to help them brainwash more victims and swell the cult's ranks.
What are you? Are you mutants or Xenos?
The pure, the congregation, children of the many-armed emperor, genetic perfection. You never understand you are of inferior flesh. Your genes are woven and from feebleness and misery. We are the new curve of the spiral. We are one and we are strong.
Who is the many-armed emperor?
The true God who comes through the void to us, his devout children. The universe is an abyss of horrors and only he can save us. But not you, vile heretics. You are all doomed.
Why did you make your lair here in the crypt?
Ah, you know, it was open, man. None wander in here. We are free to offer our prayers without fear of discovery, and the sight of dead heretics was pleasing. Trampling your bones was a righteous act. That's why I ordered the pure to sunder the walls of your bone vault and make this place a sanctuary for the congregation.
You used the words bone vault. That doesn't sound like a positive sort of message you're preaching.
He glanced at the gaping hole in the adamantine bulkhead. It's almost unbelievable the mutants were able to make a hole like that. They would have required truly powerful industrial equipment, and not the kind that can be easily assembled or stolen. Now I see why so many inspectors in the adjacent compartments have had accidents.
I've had enough. Hang this carrion.
The many-armed emperor cometh. The true God shall avenge us, and when he does, I will laugh. Peh.
Fucking set him on fire just to be sure. Fuck it.
What kind of pain is this?
Burn his feet with the flesh of the bodies of his congregation.
Level up.
Yeah, we leveled up.
Go backs. We got...
I have more important things as a
A
woman
bio dagger.
I need to put on my neck.
Got a new gun and a new stabby thing. Really, what more could you ask for anything?
Better staff.
That's crazy.
It's gonna go through and loot everything real quick, and then I'll worry about level ups.
Now you'll get to loot things.
Not really.
That's not much.
I get the chance to try to loot things.
They're doing it too.
That's what I mean by try. Is that everything in this room?
Level up.
Looks like it's everything. So I'm just gonna level myself up real quick so I don't die, I guess, easily.
Ah,
Someone went and clicked the demolition button,
that's just a waste of a melt charge.
which means it was James.
There's all of like throughout all of the chapters, there's all of like 5 to 10 things that we have to use melter charges for. Like we have to use melter charges for it. Usually you can pick the lock or use any other fucking thing to do the thing with. You don't have to use a
Problem
melter charge.
is, it
And we
counts
can
one
buy
away.
like 40 of them.
The problem is, it does take one away for a failed attempt.
Yeah, but
So if we have a spree of, oh god, no, because, you know, RNG just does not always like us.
yeah, so I
then-
have a 100% chance of success on those. That's the only reason why I click the button.
But then why'd you waste a
I'd always have
ball?
a backup plan.
There are
Because
harder
I
ones
wanted-
later.
I wanted to go the short way, not the long way.
It takes like 2 extra seconds.
I wanted to go the short way, not the long way, and we can buy 50 of them.
Understandable.
Like they literally come up in 3 different shops.
So anything of note other than the needle pistol and the dagger?
I didn't see anything else.
Alright.
Actually,
There's a bio dagger that we didn't have before.
Nice dagger.
that's the dagger that you were talking about. I will
didn't
look
know.
at this later.
It's great for, like, a blade dancer.
Hey.
Put it in your offhand, let it do its thing.
I am.
Not your offhand specifically, because you got all that psyker nonsense going on.
Well, I mean, the other fucking Force Sword is not really doing much right now. The Ancient Force Sword is what's doing all of the work at the moment.
So, is there anything else to do in this room, or can we just leave?
Doesn't look like there is.
Can we go out to that door that was over here that Rick came in?
No.
Can I talk to Heinrich? Yes.
The bastards made a mess of the maintenance tunnels. Their folks saw a good few breaches and some other damage, and Furnace crews are already doing stuff to make it better.
So you are.
Is there money to be made?
Yes. Then it's time to leave. I didn't get an achievement though.
I did.
Shoulda. James did.
James got the achievement, but I didn't get the achievement?
Malum se ipsum devorat.
Yeah, no, I see the achievement and it's still locked.
Guess you'll have to do that whenever you get yourself the idea achievement.
What a dear achievement.
Letting her do the
Oh,
ritual.
killing a Dira.
Left
Yeah,
in the
you're right.
dust.
I did have a save for that.
And then you just run Abelard
Oh,
straight through
idea.
all the mess. Wow.
Yeah, I was just looking at her abilities. I don't know exactly what I want to use.
Oh, my
Yeah, I just realized that you were probably leveling up.
A little late
I'm
now.
sorry. You may carry on if you wish. Or I can take us to wherever we need to go next.
Technically speaking, I think that is now head to Darganius and, you know, see if any random events pop up / check in with NPCs.
Alright.
We're also at 10-12 already.
10, 12,
So
15.
just- yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't going to make a cut just yet because I realized it was 10, 12.
No reason to.
Put the level up.
See, why don't you just do that? Why do you keep getting hit by this in combat? You can dodge it. You know you can. Look at that. What's your excuse?
Because it would have been combat. I'm focusing on everything else and not just staring right at you.
See, that's what happens whenever it doesn't work.
I would like... Ooh.
On it.
Oh.
I showed you everything with unshakable faith.
Why'd that deal 1 whole damage to me?
It does a range of 1, 2, 1 plus my side rating times the
I'll
staff
see
power.
to it
Staff power.
personally.
I don't know what staff power is. What is the staff power? Staff power is 8. It's 5 plus my resolve. So my resolve right now is 3. So it does 1. Between 1 and 1 plus 3 times 8. So 24.
I'm gonna grab melting armor.
Blarp.
Who, if not me?
Which is why I make a big deal about bumping my resolve, so this staff can has a larger range where it can do damage.
I'll see to it first. Find it hard to believe in second chances.
Oh, I think that's done. Okay.
My reckoning will be swift.
Off we go to... where do we need to go? The bridge, I think.
Just because we're basically at time and it's a thing that you know you have to do, Heinrichs has a dialogue for sure, because you finished Kiev Gamma with him.
Then we are going to Heinrich, and that would probably take the last 15 minutes we have.
And since it's on the bridge, it's voiced.
Oh, yeah. No need to read any lines, except for my own lines, which I have to read.
And there are less lines and more options.
Dialogue options.
You don't really take any hard stances and go in on anything, do you?
Say it again?
You don't talk like a human.
To what do I owe this visit?
But I could. Are you satisfied with the results of your mission on Kiavagama?
Of course. The fabricator sensor's machine was stopped. Not another soul will be sent into the mouth of the archenemy. In time, we will succeed in uncovering and stopping other schemes of the cult. We dealt a blow not only to the cultists, but to the archenemy itself. I cannot help but be pleased.
Watching the cogitator did something to you. I want to know what, with my 69% chance of success.
Don't fuck it up.
No servant of the God Emperor has closer dealings with corruption than the agents.
Thank you for the word of
Golden
confidence.
Throne. In its
It worked,
quest to
didn't it?
guard the Imperium against its
Yeah.
foes' most
That's what I'm saying, thank you.
devious schemes, the Inquisition seeks to understand the essence of evil. It is not enough for us to burn or cut down a rotten seedling. We must study it, understand it, touch it. Every time any of us do our duty, we are risking our very souls. But when it comes to psychers, the soul of a psyker is especially enticing to the archenemy. The cogitator was stopped, yes. I touched an infernal machine that was created to serve chaos. I used it. I delved into the principles of its operation. That was enough. Corruption needs only the briefest brush of contact.
Why is there so much blood on the ship? Hold on.
You see that too, right? I'm looking at that and
shit,
thinking,
what
do I
the
just
fuck?
need to end this conversation to go check out what's going on?
What happened? Yeah, it's fine.
There's
Ignore
an
it.
entire area behind Nebula. It's just Soaked.
Something has been removed from this mortal plane.
The cult's cogitator,
Wanna be
I
on-
drew the thousand-eye gaze of evil upon myself, as any agent does when they interfere in the schemes of those who serve the ruinous powers. And that evil undoubtedly left an invisible mark upon me, as it does on any acolyte who fights against the archenemy. And this will be the case every time I do my duty. I know a good deal about the fates of those who have served the throne before me. Enough to know that my path leads to one place, and one place only.
Carry on.
Thank God he's only half done.
Is he only half done for you?
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, now he's almost done, but... Anyway, like I was saying, I think that's the blood... that blood splatter and all that stuff that's there is the exact same blood splatter from when we did the, first fight.
No, that's
that
been
had the,
cleaned before.
Abomination. I know, but that's the same pattern and it's in the same location as from that fight, so I think it's a graphical bug, is what I'm talking about.
The fight was done on the other side of this area.
Yes, but there was blood here, too. And there's blood over there as well, brother.
Is there? I can't see blood over there. Because I can't
There's some
see
blood over there.
I see a little bit right there, but...
Yeah, there's some right there, but I don't know if there's more over there.
Avillard was just doing his duties, as he's been left out of combat for too long.
Sir Argento didn't get trigger happy.
It's a bit of both.
Or Cassie have a panic attack and people's heads just explode. What are you going to do next?
My visit to Kiava Gamma did not produce answers to all my questions, but we did succeed in dealing a blow to the cult by destroying the Fabricator Sensor's machine. I have directed my spies to track the sect's surviving leaders. I am certain that they will have useful information for us soon. Though small, this is a victory for the Golden Throne, and I have you to thank for it.
That'll be all for now. Let me click that button instead of...
Thank you for finding the time for our conversation.
I must take my leave to go investigate these blood spatters. Thank you.
There isn't any blood over here. I know when we came into this area, there was blood a lot over here, and not as much over here, except for when we got to right here.
Like, I know the combat was right here.
I know, but there wasn't a lot of blood right here. Cabela hasn't cut herself, because she's over there.
I mean,
No, she's over
might
here. She's over here. No, she's not. I was in the right. I can't.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
confused myself what the map is. She's right here. She hasn't cut herself yet.
There we
You
go.
walked over there again. Every time you walk over there, she doesn't. Why do you keep walking over there?
Because I thought she might not that time. I thought I fixed her. I didn't. Hey, Arik. How are you doing?
You have read all of this
Oh.
dialogue.
I thought he might say something more now that he's allowed to carry a weapon with him.
You have read all of this dialogue.
I thought right-clicking him would do something. Do you have anything new to say?
You have read all of this dialogue.
Do you have anything new to say? You should have something new to say. Have the Vox Spirits brought you anything interesting lately?
No.
Okay, that'll be all. Have you changed your opinion of me, Jocasta?
For the captain.
That is all.
Proud to serve.
Abelard, did you make this mess?
Lord Captain.
No. That is all.
Lord Captain.
Dira, did you make this mess? No.
Of course. Always at your service. Whenever you need me.
I don't know who made the mess. And nobody has anything new to say.
Dumb it.
Take my lead.
Maybe.
No one seems to have anything new to say.
Not even gonna check Ireland? How dare you?
I think check Irla. No, I didn't.
Found this in this guy's brain.
Hey, I found this in this guy's brain. I think you might want it.
Blurp, blarp, blarp, blarp. More
I don't think
dialogue.
that did anything for me. Have you found anything out?
The success has been partial. Dement's Haneman's identity has been
Oh god, he's talking to the cog again.
influence of paranoid
Say it. Stop him.
What do you want me to do?
which is what seems to have caused him to break his vows.
Shoot the cog, I don't know.
Extensive research
Fucking loud, I can hear him all the way over here.
forbidden technologies and are, for now, defying decryption.
So, what corrupted the mess?
An echo of the warp. Energies of the immaterium that had seeped into real space and taken the shape of a Vox signal. I have found recorded cases of similarly induced corruption in the archive. Listening to the void is a perilous occupation.
Probably come back to this later. Is there anything else that needs to be done with 5 minutes?
Just clear out the dialogue tree at this point.
Any information on that Arch Magos?
The data discovered is unreadable. It is encrypted, albeit only partially, and I hypothesize that the heretic Demence was attempting to decrypt it. I will take every effort to extract a larger volume of data. Information pointing to the unit referred to as the Maimed Hunter is alleged to be of critical significance.
Cool, continue your research.
Response: affirmative. The decryption will continue with diligence and caution.
I'll take my leave.
May your labors be effective and fruitful.
Since you're talking to everybody, you may legitimately want to go check with Ireland. I don't think you did. And if you did, I was not paying attention.
I did not, because I don't know where she is.
Past Cabela. Other way.
That would explain why I didn't go talk to her.
I sometimes just hang out over there. Oh shit, they're doing a thing.
She's actually doing it.
They're meditating.
Observe silently so I don't interrupt her.
They continue to meditate.
And just wait a while.
They continue to meditate.
I'll...
You're speaking at every option here.
Do I have to go through every option here? I'm speaking anyway.
Probably not. Just
come
pick one.
sit down and wait.
You begin to meditate. Meditate. It's been a while.
And
Get
I got
100
a lot of
XP.
experience from meditating.
Holy shit, that's a lot of fucking XP. My god.
That was unexpected.
You are still here, Ellen Tuck.
You mentioned immersion. What is it?
In your language, this state can also be conveyed with the word meditation.
Well, you didn't have to mention the word immersion.
It is what allows me
Just
to maintain a balance between the outer world and my inner world. And it guards my soul against burdens and corruption.
may continue.
My meditation is immersion. Immersion into myself, my inner world. It is my chance to speak to myself, but without words, or to heal wounds that cannot be seen with ordinary sight. It is difficult to explain, even in the language of the children of Asurian. There are so many meanings and shades in its sound alone, and the monkey tongue is too sparse and awkward. No. Immersion must be seen to be realized.
Sounds like therapy, except you're both the therapist and the patient.
I should say, Elantark, that during meditation, the mind does not leave the body. Part of it remains vigilant, monitoring what is taking place outside. So I heard every word you said, and I saw everything you did.
I didn't do anything.
Restraint is not a trait that your kind is known for. And yet, you did not interrupt my immersion, Elantark. A worthy act. I will remember this.
So we have pressing matters to discuss.
Get the fuck out.
I must leave, I guess.
Just over the railing.
Elantark?
Yep, I must leave.
So you've checked Irlet, Cabela, Idira, Pascal, Heinrich, Abelard, what? Cassia and Argenta are the only ones that haven't been looked at.
I haven't looked at Cassie, I haven't looked at Jessica, I haven't looked at
Adira?
Jay.
Adira, I checked.
I forget they exist.
Yeah, you should.
I believe in you. I'll catch y'all later.
I'll see you later.
Okay, good
This should be
night.
ending soon. I don't think anybody has anything.
I gotta get going too.
This should end soon. I don't think anybody has anything. Later.
No.
Okay.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our
Kick her out.
stimulating conversations.
We don't need a navigator. The perils of the warp.
Hey, I can't leave.
Huh?
I have enjoyed
Oh.
your company.
There.
Thank
They're
you
doing
for the
it. Yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
And dialogue. I can't leave because Medina's leaving. Last one's Argenta, and I can get to call it quits.
Greetings.
Cool.
Nothing.
You have nothing to say. Goodbye.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy, all done. Everyone can talk to, everyone's been attended to, and we finally did the investigation.
You looked at all the random blood in the ship and went, that's right blood. That blood right there.
My blood shouldn't be there. So I dealt with it, and now it's not there. That's it for the DLC quest?
For now.
Funny.
What do you mean?
Alright, I have to go find their hideout, because I know where that is now. No, I don't. That's a different quest. I'm looking in the quest journal.
Good night.
All this is done. This is stuff to worry about later. Have a good night, Medina. Then, what's on the docket for next time?
I think
so I
that
can make my stave and call it.
I think that it really does go to Argonius next, barring any, random things. Because there's gonna be random things.
So I'll have to go in and try to go get that achievement that I didn't get for some reason.
Oh, your own personal, just make it. Yeah, I see.
Just make it nice and pretty so I have everything. I went through the effort to putting the Herald Skull on, and I didn't say anything.
The what?
The Herald Skull that announces where the rogue trader is.
It just doesn't want to talk.
He just doesn't want to talk anymore.
I finished my impromptu leveling session of the NPCs that I saw so that they don't get away from me. But okay.
I have all these NPCs to level up. I'll worry about it later. But
twice as long as it should have been, but screw it. The cult is defeated, wholly and completely. Forever. Goodbye.
I